One thing my colleagues in the media do drives me crazy. They don't understand how to listen to people talking about whether they're going to run for president. They just don't understand it. Like if somebody says, I'm not running, it means they're currently not running. It doesn't mean they will not run. Okay. So here's Wes Moore, George Clooney's candidate, on The View yesterday, interpreted by some as a Sherman-esque statement. He will not be a candidate in 2028. Wes Moore, please.
But you've emerged as a promising new face of the Democratic Party and a possible contender for 2028. Now, even George Clooney has said, I wish he would talk about me that way. He said, you're a proper leader and, quote, someone we could all join in behind. I believe that's true. I think that means you have to run. Are you going to run?
I am not running.
You're not?
I'm not running.
It's saying that. You're saying that for sure?
I'm not running.
I'm not running. Okay, so then Politico has a story today, 105. He's not running, they say, but he's going to South Carolina to do a key Democratic dinner. He's paying homage to Jim Clyburn. Okay, so I don't know if Wes Moore's going to run or not, but no one should take what he said on The View to mean he's ruling out running. And in fact, it's possible to go even further than Wes Moore did and still run. I give you one of my favorite clips of all time from 2006, 106, please.
I will serve out my full 6-year term. You know, Tim, if you get asked enough, sooner or later you get weary, and you start looking for new ways of saying things. But my thinking has not changed.
But so you will not run for president or vice president in 2008?
I will not.
Senator, thank you very much for your candor and for joining us and sharing your views.
Had a great time, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you for your candor. So candid that I wrote a book in 2007 called The Undecided Voter's Guide to the Next President. And I profiled all the people who I thought might run. Didn't include Barack Obama because I took him at his word, as did the great Tim Russert. So, Congressman, if you were a political strategist, which you used to be not that long ago, and Wes Moore was your client, and he said, I'm getting all this after The View. He calls you, he says, Mike, people are saying I can't run now, that I've been Sherman-esque. What would you say to your client? And he says, Mike, can I still run in 2028? What would you say?
Yes, of course you can still run. Circumstances change. I mean, look, back in 2022, I had announced re-election to the state assembly in New York, and then New York's maps got thrown out, redrawn. And the day the map came out, I was sitting on the floor of the state assembly. I took one look at the map and said, I guess I'm running for Congress.
Right. Things change.
I mean,
things change.
Things change.
Yeah.
So, you know, this Sherman-esque statement, obviously, you know, I would tend to say, you know, especially if you are thinking about it, don't make the Sherman-esque statement just because it kind of makes you look
unless you're sprinkled with fairy dust like Barack Obama. Yeah. Bill Clinton, when he ran for re-election in it would have been 90, in a debate said, I absolutely won't run. And then he went on a listening tour, famous in the congressman's district of listening tours, to all over Arkansas. And it turned out the people of Arkansas thought it would be better for him, for the people of Arkansas, to be in the White House. Dan, can Wes Moore still run, or has he boxed himself out?
No, of course. I mean, it was present tense, not future tense. And I think Barack Obama actually set the best example when it was in, I think it was October of 2006, when he said, as the congressman just did, circumstances have changed. People have approached me. Tim, I am now thinking of running for president. He disarmed him by being honest, right? He just outright said things are different, and now I'm thinking about it. Look, they're media gotcha questions, right? Like everyone loves it. Whatever, you're going to put out something on social media that they change their mind. They're a flip-flopper. Like, I mean,
voters don't care. Voters
no,
don't
and
care.
I mean, look at Donald Trump. He flip-flops in the same press interview on subject.
Now, last thing, sorry, go ahead. I was going
to say, look, he is a flavor of the month. No one goes to South Carolina. I mean, some people go down there for spring break right now, but sitting governors don't go down there, you know, just for fun and go to Jim Clyburn's fish fry. For those who don't know, Jim Clyburn saved Joe Biden's butt in 2020. If not for that endorsement, Biden had gotten his clock cleaned in Iowa, New Hampshire. He was basically a dead duck. Jim Clyburn is the king of the South Carolina Democratic machine. Nobody goes to the fish fry just for the fish.
Yeah. Hey, want to be part of the two-way community all the time? Hit the subscribe button. Great video clips like this, plus conversations like no other, full episodes and more, always available on this channel. You got to hit subscribe to never miss a thing.